It was a cold, gray afternoon, the kind that made the school hallways feel even more lifeless than usual. Seventh period biology was dragging, and I kept checking the clock, counting down the minutes until the final bell. Then, the intercom crackled to life. At first, there was only static. Then the principal's voice, low, urgent. "Teachers, we are now in lockdown. This is not a drill. Please follow protocol immediately." The class went dead silent. Our teacher, usually calm and collected, fumbled with the lights before rushing to lock the door. We all huddled in the corner behind the lab tables, barely daring to breathe. Seconds crawled by like hours. Then, footsteps, slow, heavy, moving down the hallway just outside. Someone whispered, "Is that a teacher?" Then came the sound of metal scraping against the lockers, a slow, deliberate noise like someone dragging something sharp across them. A girl near me stifled a sob. The footsteps stopped. Right outside our door, the handle jiggled, once, twice, then a sudden, violent bang. Someone, or something, was trying to force their way in. Our teacher motioned for us to stay silent. The door shook again, harder this time, as if someone was throwing their full weight against it. Then a voice, a man's voice, rough and breathless. "I know you're in there." My blood turned to ice, more banging, then silence. I could hear nothing but the sound of my own heartbeat pounding in my ears. A minute passed, then another. The footsteps finally faded down the hallway, but no one moved. Then, something worse. The sound of a key turning in the lock. The door creaked open just an inch, enough for us to see a shadow moving just beyond it. Our teacher grabbed a heavy microscope from the desk, ready to fight. But before anything else could happen, another voice echoed from the hallway. "Get down! Hands up!" The door slammed open, and a blur of police officers swarmed in. They tackled the man, someone none of us recognized, as he thrashed and screamed. The lockdown was lifted shortly after. We later found out that the intruder had stolen a janitor's key ring and had been trying to get into multiple classrooms. No one knew what he wanted. No one knew how he got in. But the thought that still keeps me up at night? What would have happened if the police had been just 1 minute later?